All right, my first guest this week on the Wiregrass High School Football Report is Cottonwood head coach Dustin Harrison. The Bears won in the first round of the playoffs there at home in Cottonwood against Lanett, 54-16. And Coach Harrison, I appreciate you taking some time to talk about the Bears, and congrats on the win on Friday night.
Appreciate it, Phillip. Glad to be on.
Absolutely. I had to make for a good birthday on Friday too, of course.
Oh, heck yeah. It was a great birthday present.
Oh, yeah. Just to talk about the win, like I said, you guys won 54-16. Just what were kind of some of the big things that stood out to you about your team on Friday night?
Well, we played really well early on. Came out, kind of established the line of scrimmage and kind of set the tone up front, which was really big in that game. Did a good job at hitting them on big plays when they were misaligned, and just kind of weathered the storm. Had to move a few folks around. Took a few folks. A few of our guys were injured in the game. We were able to move other folks around. Other folks stepped up, and we're really proud of that. And that Lanett was a very talented team and a really dangerous team. And so a lot of people kind of written them off just hearing the community talk, but they were dangerous all along, and luckily we had a good week of preparation, really 2 weeks of preparation, because we had a bye week 4, and that really helped us a lot.
Yeah, going into the preparation, what were kind of some of the things you were seeing with Lanett that you knew your team needed to really pay attention to?
Well, special teams were really big against those guys. That was an opportunity to really get a leg up on them as special teams. We felt like if we really locked in on special teams and pay attention to detail and put a few wrinkles in, we felt like we could have success with it. That was important. Also, just they do so many different things on offense. Each game you watch, they're doing new stuff. So it kind of gave us time to show our guys a lot of different things we guessed that they might do, and things that they'd done a little bit that they did well that they hadn't done in a while, and we were able to kind of work on that. And then offensively, we knew they would give us a couple different fronts, one that we really hadn't seen a whole lot, so we kind of worked on that a good bit. And we're able to really just kind of go back to fundamentals and work on our base stuff. And the bye week really helped with that, helped to kind of heal up some nagging stuff we had going on. We used that also for conditioning. That was really big going in this bye week, because we don't have a lot of numbers, don't have high numbers on our team. So our guys have to wear a lot of hats. One player might be a punt returner, be on punt return, kickoff, kick return, might start on offense, might be a second string on defense. So there's just, we have to cross-train our guys and develop a lot of depth, and that be in outstanding shape. And that's a big thing, especially this late in the year when you have a few injuries that come up, and other folks have to step up and have to play more and get less breaks. So
absolutely. And just talk about some of the performances from your team. King Campbell, every time me and you talk, he's had a big game. Even when we don't talk, every single week I see his name out there that he had a big game, 4 touchdowns, 113 yards. But overall, your running game was there for you guys. Just what were the big things that equaled that success on Friday night for the run game?
Well, our run game was definitely there, but we also only had one incomplete pass too, and threw for well over 100 and hit them with big plays in the passing game when we did throw the ball. So that kind of opens up the run game when you're able to do both things. And obviously what opens up the run game is when you control the line of scrimmage and get a hat on a hat and communicate up front. And we did a really good job of that, especially early on, communicating up front and getting a hat on a hat. And that was able to open up the opportunity for King to have the game that he did. Our receiver blocking on the perimeter, we still got to work on. We did good at times, but at times we did not. So we got to improve on that. And, shot ourselves in the foot a few times, turned the ball over, which we were really upset about, because that's a huge point of emphasis for this football team, this program, and always has been. And last 3 weeks we turned the ball over way more than we should, and we got to correct that to beat good teams.
Jay Garrett, he had a big game in this one. Just different spots. You talk about people wearing different hats. I know he had a big 43-yard run, 3 catches in the game, 71 yards, a lot of tackles, some TFLs, a sack. Just talk about his performance on Friday night.
Yeah, Jay had a very good game. Jay played probably one of the best complete games he's played all year. Ran the ball very well. Stepped up. Kind of, like we said, we've had to move folks around where we've had people with. Some of our guys have had nagging injuries here and there, and so we've had to move different people around, and Jay's one of those guys, and he knows 4 positions on both sides of the ball, and he really stepped up. He had a great game. He played really hard. We were very proud of Jay. He really played well. And, I think the biggest key to a game like we had against Lanett Friday is something we got to continue to improve on, to stay focused on what you can control. Control what you can control, which is your effort, attitude, and your toughness. You can control those things, and in that game, there were times where we lost focus and we lost concentration, and we let emotion cause us to do things we shouldn't do in a game like that. We were playing a team that got to the point in the second half where they knew they were going to lose, and their players got chippy and did some things they shouldn't do. And for the most part, our guys handled themselves well, but there's a few times where we did foolish things, and we got to clean those things up, because you got to remember the best way the best way to respond when things like that occur with the other team is to respond on the scoreboard, and doing things to get penalties and losing 15 yards do not help you respond on the scoreboard. And our guys have to remember that. We got to stay disciplined and continue to grow up.
And then in the game too, Cleet Meadows had to come in and play some quarterback for you in place of Braylon Morris. Just talk about just how that transition from the two, him coming in, and just kind of like how that worked, because like you said, only one incomplete pass for you guys the whole game.
Yeah, Cleet did. He came in and played very well. He's done that 2 times this season for us, and had to come in and we didn't really miss a beat. He was able to execute at a high level, and that's really that just speaks volumes about how well Cleet prepares in practice. And a lot of the time when Cleet's not getting physical reps, he's getting mental reps. And that just I can't say enough about how impressive that is for a guy like Cleet, who also knows 5 to 6 positions on defense. He knows 5 to 6, about 5 positions on offense, and he can play pretty much every skill position we have, and play it at a high level. And it's because of how well he prepares week in and week out. And when his number's called, he's ready to go. And if we can get everybody to prepare like Cleet does, then this you could do special things.
I know focus a lot there on the offense side of the ball. Just anything else that you were proud of, stood out, or something about the defense performance on Friday night?
Well, I was proud of a lot of things. We responded well to adversity for the most part. Like I said, that game it got chippy. It got really, really chippy, more so than you would like as a coach, especially a winning team that knows they're going to the next round. You have something to lose, and the other team doesn't. And so, for the most part, I was really pleased with how our guys responded to some things that occurred in the game. And, there were some times where we didn't respond well, and that's going to be a big point of emphasis too this week. I was proud of that. I was really proud of our offensive and defensive line. Again, they kind of set the tempo of the game. Braylon played an outstanding game. Jay played an outstanding game. King ran well. Cleet played a great game. We just, Ali came in. Ali got his first catch of the season for a touchdown. Ran the ball, got a 2-point conversion, played really well. And, it was just a team win. I'm mentioning individuals, but I was really just proud of how our team played together and played Cottonwood football for 4 quarters. And we're really proud of our young guys. When they got in there, they played hard and played to the standard, and, probably would have scored again if we'd have let them there at the end of the game. And, they were playing hard, which is what we ask of them, regardless of the score. It's a 0-0 game. You play to the standard and the expectation all the time. And the score shouldn't encourage you to play harder. It shouldn't cause you to take your foot off the gas. The score should have no change in your effort, your attitude, and your toughness on the field. And I was proud that they didn't allow that to change how we played. So I was really proud of them, especially those young guys.
And then transitioning to this Friday night, of course, we're recording this on a Sunday evening. The Goshen Eagles will be coming in, second round matchup. They're 8-2 overall on the year, came in second over there in Region 3. And this is a team that they like to run the football with their quarterback and their running back. Andrews, their running back, their quarterback, McNabb. Just from what you've seen out of Goshen, what's going to be some key things for you guys to come out with a win on Friday night?
Well, we're going to have to take care of the football. We're going to have to protect the ball, take care of the football. We're going to have to get a hat on the hat. They have a very, very good front. They'll have the best front we've seen all year long. They'll be the best team we've played all year long, and they'll definitely have the best front seven of anything we've played up to this point. So we're going to have to play physical. We're going to have to come out early, play physical. We're going to have to be in great condition because it's going to be a four-round, 4-quarter, 12-round heavyweight fight, and it's going to be. Everybody's going to have to play to the last minute of this one. And so we've got to be in great condition. We've got to stay focused. We've got to execute for 4 straight quarters. And again, take care of the football. That's essential. Control the line of scrimmage up front. We're going to have the biggest test of the season up front. So we're going to have to block well. We're going to have to, on the defensive line, we're going to have to reestablish line of scrimmage. We're on defense. And we're going to have to read our keys and trust our coaching. And just, it's not going to take us doing unconventional things. It's just going to take us doing what we do and doing it to the highest level of our ability. And if we do that, then I feel we'll have success. If we don't do that, then we won't have success. So if we get in the game and we commit lots of foolish penalties and don't take care of the football, then, we're going to have a bad night. It's going to be a sad ending. So for us to continue to keep this season alive, we've got to get out and execute at a high level, play with discipline, and be ready for the challenge.
And finally, just any final comments going into this game or from the previous game against Lanett as y'all get ready for this Friday night?
Yes, we need everybody in the community, Cottonwood, there to support our guys. It's been a dogfight all year, and our players have played with lots of resilience and toughness, battled through a lot of different variables, and that crowd and the energy that the crowd brings has a huge positive impact on the team, especially like ours. And our guys deserve it. They played so hard all year and played with heart and played in a way that I really feel like we make our school proud, the community proud. And I just hope we have a good crowd that can get behind these guys this Friday like Cottonwood usually does. And it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a big game. It's going to be again, toughest one of the season. So it's going to take everything we can. And a crowd's a big part of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Coach, I appreciate you taking time out to come on the show, talk about the Cottonwood Bears and the Friday night win against Lanett and the matchup with Goshen this Friday. And good luck. I'm a Cottonwood alum, so that's not just the podcast saying good luck. That is an alumnus saying good luck as well. So, and I'll be there in attendance on Friday night, cheering you guys on. Absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah, I will be there. So I'm looking forward to returning home.
Come as a fan and not a journalist Friday. You can drop the journalist hat and become rowdy for us on Friday.
You can. I promise you will get that energy from me 100% on Friday night. But I appreciate the time. And like I said, good luck this Friday against Goshen.
Yes, sir. Thanks for giving me the chance to talk about Cottonwood. Appreciate it.